And so this morning, I want to talk to you, what does Christ-like look like? Okay, and the scripture tells us, actually Paul tells us, Paul gives us a list of some of the qualities, some of the characteristics of what it's like to be Christ-like. Now, my friends, this is not a to-do list, okay? Because the truth is, we've all too tried and we've all too failed over and over and over again. But Paul tells us what it looks like to be Christ-like. He says in Galatians chapter 5, being at verse 22, that the fruit of the Spirit is. Okay, it's the fruit of the Spirit. It's something that's produced. It's something that's grown in us. It's produced in us and through us as we submit to God's Spirit. Okay, we don't produce this on our own. It's God at work in and through each and every one of us. And Paul says the fruit of the Spirit is. And you know what? I wouldn't even have to tell you what the fruits of the Spirit are. Because the fruits of the Spirit are who you want to be. The fruits of the Spirit is who you want your spouse to be, how you want your children or your boss or your employees to behave. And so Paul says the fruits of the Spirit, what God's Spirit produces in and through us, one is love. Love is the catch-all, isn't it? His command is love one another as I have loved you. And all the other fruits of the Spirit kind of flow into and out of love. We know that love is a decision, that love is a commitment. It's a verb, it's an action. It's something that we do, something that we live out. So the fruit of the Spirit is love. The fruit of the Spirit is joy. And today I want to talk to you about peace. The fruit of the Spirit is peace. But this morning I want to start just a little bit different here, okay? Because I think sometimes it's good for us to kind of contrast things. And Paul does this. If you back up just a few verses to Galatians chapter 5, verse 19, Paul contrasts what the fruit of the Spirit looks like. He says the acts of the flesh are obvious. And look at this list. Sexual immorality, impurity and debauchery, idolatry and witchcraft. And look at this. The acts of the flesh are hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, dissensions, factions, and envy. You see, the acts of the flesh, in other words, left to our own devices, left up to our own strength, our own power, our own will, left up to us, there is no peace. There's a peace deficiency, a lack of peace. So left on our own devices, there is no peace.